Well, hello. Been a while since I've done a video. This is my first serious paddling trip of the year up in the Ottawa Valley. I'm on the Ottawa River, up between basically Rolphton and Mattawa. Going to spend 2 days on the water. Today's supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. Tomorrow maybe some rain, maybe some wind, so we'll see. But I'm just at my first spot now. We're going to head out for a paddle and see what we can catch. Alright, we got our first fish of the day hooked solidly. It's definitely a pike. And not a bad fish to start off with. This guy's been playing possum here. I do not want to bring him in until he jumps a little bit, because so far he's done nothing but lay here. However, he'll see that and go nuts. There we go. Knew that was going to happen. This guy's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Been a bit of an adventure, and this guy has definitely been damaged in a previous catch. Anyway, I'm just going to put him back. He's just as slimy as all heck. But, you know, good 22, 23, 24 inches. Nice fish. We'll revive him and send him home. Our second fish of the day. This is going to be a smallmouth. Just a little guy. I moved out of that bay. Got one more hit from another pike in there, but that was all. The history in that bay is that there's either a ton of them in there or there's not very much. So spent about 20 minutes in there and without a whole lot of other success, so figured I'd better move on. I'm going to try some points here with some water flowing around the rocky points and see how we do. Yeah, I wasn't going to continue drifting the shoreline, but I got a follow from a pretty darn big pike. Well, you know, you see a couple of those guys and you're going to take your chances on picking. Oh, this is interesting. I did not expect to get a walleye along these rocks. Huh. Wow, interesting. That was about a, I don't know, 14, 15 inch walleye. Casting along this shoreline, picked up those smallmouth and just picked up that walleye. I'm going to just hang here. There's a little depression there and it's a little bit deeper. Wonder if there's maybe a bunch of them in that trough there. Give it a try. So there's a what I think is going to be a crown line campsite just up on the point here near where I've been fishing. I noticed it a couple of years ago when I was out here as well, and I didn't investigate it then. I'm going to go take a peek now. It's about 10:30 in the morning. We've been out for what, a good 2.5 hours. We have 4 fish in the boat. Had a couple of hits from a couple of others, so not bad action. Really like to find the smallmouth, figure out what they're doing. But yeah, decent pike in the boat, a follow from a much larger one. And I'm actually going to go back just before I leave this bay and take another pop at him too with a different lure. Well, it's not what I'd call a beautiful sight. There's been trash left here. It's accessible, so people come and leave their garbage as always. But you know, there is a small area there where you could put a small tent, a little fire pit. So yeah, you know, could use it in a pinch. It does come with a very nice view. I'm not doing the smallmouth here. I'm just going to get us past these rocks though, because the wind is actually blowing straight up on the spot where I caught them. There we go. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to give you your money's worth for watching the video. This water is still fairly cold. It's early in the season. So these fish have tons of energy. There we go. Hey, a little bit bigger, not much. Still need to find the big boys. And yeah, we just keep picking up slightly better smallmouth. This is an old pattern that I've used on this river and in this section. Drift past the rocky points. There we go. Right in the big old bony part of the jaw. Not bad. Get him back in the water. Disentangle ourselves from the trees. This wind is on the supposed to be 8 to 10, but it's easily 15 and probably gusting to 20 right now. So again, going to keep an eye on it because if it gets any stronger, I'll be blowing off this part of the river. Well, the pattern is holding, but I didn't get that guy hooked. Good hard strike, he jumped and threw it. He feels like he's got some weight to him. Oh, very nice smallmouth, yeah. Look at the net. Nope, he didn't want to go in there. In you go. Nope. He's well hooked inside the mouth, which is good because I'm just screwing this up with the net. The wind is blowing me away from the net. There we go. That's a nice fish. Got a quick measure on him. 39 centimeters or so. Very nice. As you can see there, a bunch of rocks on the point. These fish are in and around those rocks, anywhere they can get a little bit of protection from the wind and still sit out on the points. Yeah, not quite as big as the last one, but not bad at all. And like all of them today, got a little attitude to them. There we go. Feisty. 12. 13 inches. And a big kick of the tail to say goodbye. So this is actually one of my favorite lures on this river. Just a straight up old style spinnerbait. Tank me pretty good. Oh, this time we got a little gold. Walleye. And another really beautiful eating size fish. Wow. And a very good morning. Incidentally, I switched to the white. I had been using a dark color earlier, and then I switched to the sort of translucent brownish color with black dots on it. Now I'm using white. They're just hitting anything that spins over their head. They're not worried about what color it is. There we go. Sometimes you got to get real close catch fish. Sometimes you get a couple inches too close. But this deadfall, good kind of fishy territory. And my second cast after talking about that, just nailed a nice one under another tree. I think we'll net this one just to make sure. And in typical smallmouth fashion, as soon as he sees the net, he goes absolutely berserk everywhere but the net. There we go. Yeah, he's about 16, good size. Beautiful fish. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he won't be 16, but he'll be, well, darn close. Just under 16 inches. Now we've got a good pike. This is probably going to be the biggest fish I've got today so far. Well, no, he's about the same size as the other one, actually. He had followed me on another lure, and I didn't get him on. Whoa! So bigger spinnerbait, and just took a couple of casts, and bam-o! That wind just kicked up and went crazy there for about 2 or 3 minutes while I had this guy. I don't know, maybe 24, 26 inches. We'll just get him right back in the water. I netted that guy and he just went berserk in the net. Had a hard time getting him out of the net, and then he wrapped this end of the net. And had to get the hook out because the barb's stuck. I'm not fishing barbless right now. Sometimes I do. I've got a bunch of barbless stuff, but not fishing barbless today. Alright, well, we let the pike go, we come out to the point, and bing bang boom. From pike country to bass country. Sometimes there's quite large bass on these points, but most of the points today are holding smaller fish. Did one of my line checks because just remembered I was thinking that I caught that pike up in a bunch of rocks, and sure enough I've got a really badly frayed spot right here, so time to retie. So found a nice quiet place tucked in from the wind for a few minutes. Just relax. I'm going to make my way back up to the launch, stay out for maybe another half hour or so, then go hit the hotel, sign in, and then figure out my second spot for later on today. And back out into the fray we go. Got another smallmouth. I was paddling back, got to a spot where I picked up a couple last time through. Thought I'd give it a try. And sure enough, and while we're doing this, we'll take you for a nice tour of Ottawa River. I'm paddling back up into the wind right now. It's going pretty good. The wind. Paddle is wearing me up. It's been a little while, but let's see what we've hooked here. Oh, small pike. Very small pike. Small, but that doesn't mean he's happy. So I had seen a little fish just kind of jump in the trees there, or touch the surface anyway in the trees, and cast it into him, and sure enough, little pike just rolling along the shoreline. Right, time to depart our first spot, and we're gonna go get checked in at our hotel and then head back out again. The wind has died actually. I got almost back to the launch and then it just collapsed, so I guess maybe a warmer front blew through or something, but hey, that's good because it'll make it much easier for me to get to my second spot. So it looks like Mr. Bear has been up here to get the termites out of this tree that had fallen right at the end of the road near the boat launch. Yeah, that's not the first time I've seen evidence of a bear either. I mean, last time I was up here, or well, a couple of years ago when I was up here, I actually treed a bear right up there, and was unloading the car here when he jumped down, and luckily went the other way because he's about 30 or 40 feet from my kayak. I had the kayak that time, I didn't have the canoe. Nerve-wracking moment. And we're back. Got about 3.5 hours, maybe 4 if we get lucky. Little possibility of some drizzle a little bit later. We'll see if that happens or not, but gonna hit a spot real close to the launch, and then I'm gonna move probably about a 25-minute paddle away to a spot that I really enjoy, and I'm not sure we're gonna be able to fish tomorrow because the weather's supposed to be pretty poor, so I'm probably going to be looking for sheltered water tomorrow. Well, this spot seldom fails to produce at least 1 or 2 small ones. I was beginning to wonder. But actually, it's not too bad. Not big by any stretch, but I'll take them. We're on the board tonight. I'm not sure what we have. This might, maybe a walleye. I don't know. Nope, just smallmouth. We're just kind of drifting down the river right now. Some different spots. Like an idiot, I forgot a pair of pants at the hotel, and these little bugs, they don't seem to mind the mussel, so that's going to be a problem. Have a nice one on now. Not sure how big, but certainly a nice fish. I had seen him swimming around a couple of pieces of weed, 18 to 34, so he's 16-incher. Not bad. Like I said, it has been kind of a slow evening. I've been struggling to find out what they want to hit. Went to a blue double-tail that time, and he snapped that pretty quick, so maybe we've finally got the color combination here, because they're in here. I've had a couple of hits, I've had a couple of follows, but they haven't been committing. And cast a little stump over here. And about 2 seconds later, this guy came off. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Loon. That was very good timing for that. Much more cooperative than some of the other guys we've had. Eh? My gosh. We've had some gaps in an hour or two where we haven't caught many, but holy smokes, it's been a really, really good day. And it is absolutely dead calm out here right now. It is just beautiful. A lovely way to end the day. I've got about maybe 45 minutes of fishing left. I'm going to squeeze in every minute I can tonight. Okay, got another good one on. Cast up onto a flat, and he just hammered it. I watched him leave the tree he was sitting under and just come flying after it. Caught a ton of fish today, and my bum elbow here is a little bit tired, so we're not gonna. There we go. We'll just take it. Oh, that's a nice fish. Okay, that's a very nice bass. Well, I don't know, maybe not the biggest one we've caught today. I think 17, biggest one we caught today. He is about 39 centimeters, so 16. Yeah, 15 and a half. One of the best fights all day, that's for sure. Actually, if you look behind me, he was sitting right under that tree. And I disturbed his dinner. And oh, there's a big boil over there. Let's go get another one. Well, I came back into an area where I'd seen one active for the last little while. And got another of the 15-inch variety. Maybe somewhere in around there. Well, maybe a little bigger. May give me another inch. Let's get him in the net and see. There we go. He did the pike thing and hooked me in the net. Oh, that is a nice one. Hey. That's a nice one. Yes. Oh, 41. Very nice fish. Alrighty. Back home you go, bud. We're getting close to the end of the night. If that's the last one for the night, that would be okay. Well, I guess that big guy wasn't going to be the last one. End of day one for the July trip 2024. Really nice day. Battled the wind early in the day, but it was worth it. Caught a bunch of fish this morning. Once we figured them out tonight, caught a bunch more. Usually I have a pretty good tally. I have no idea today. Maybe 25. I don't know. A lot of small ones, but some very nice fish. A couple of very nice pike, and several bass in the 16, 16 and a half, 17 inch range. So that's very nice. Gonna head back to the hotel now. Pray to the weather gods that it doesn't pour and be windy in the morning, which is what the forecast is, and get set for day two. Well, I'm at my launch spot for day two. There are rain clouds around, but right here, right now, it's sunny, a little bit humid, and the wind is not too bad at the moment. Gonna get out, try to get across the area that I'm in and into a nicely protected area, and then hopefully as I come back, the wind will be at my back. Drat. Had our first fish of the day on. I didn't want to sort of hammer him. Thought the hook was set. Guess it wasn't. Alrighty. This feels like a nice fish. And it is. I think he's a net variety here. Oh, he's not too bad. He's a smaller one. He's not a net fish. Get a little bit of grip. There we go. And very nice. Alright, so there we go. He actually wasn't hooked all that bad at all. Was able to get him out really quickly. Nice 15 and a half to start the day. There's some really good looking fishy water in here. I picked up one from under some deadfall and had another bite, but it's not consistent, so I'm gonna go look in a few other spots. Well, it's time to put the rain gear on, I think. Temperatures dropped a little bit. Just had a little bit of a shower. But the wind has picked up again, so I think we may have finally had that rain coming in. Although, hey, no complaints. Haven't been catching much in the way of fish, but it's been a really nice morning. Before leaving this point, just grab a sandwich and a drink. Got a little bit more drizzle coming down now. Never did get that pike, unfortunately. All right, whatever we've got on now is lively. Come out of the weeds and just smacked it. I think it might be a bass. Haven't had a good look at him. He's dogging me staying down, but he feels like a bass. This might be one of the fish I've been hunting for. I think this guy's good. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. Hope I don't lose this guy. Very good fish. Yeah, listen. Good bass. Right in the net. Love it when they do that. There we go. That's a really nice fish. Liking that a lot. He's gonna go 17 or 18 for sure. 36 to... He's 17, yep. Alright, let's pop him back in there, but he just got a fat little belly on him. Alright, let's get this guy back in the water. Giving him a minute or two to get his breath. What a beautiful fish. Alright, we are on another good smallmouth here. Dogging me right down. Wants nothing to do with the surface. Back on. Let's get the net. Again, we'll take our time. These are good fish. Let them wear themselves out a little bit. And if you get lucky, he literally swims right into the net, which this one did. Okay, dude. Hey, 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 hey. That was close. There we go. Got him. Very nice. All right. 9.5 feet of water and a big old double-bladed spinner blade column in. And got another one. And he's also going to be a net fish when he's ready. Hopefully we don't lose him. There we go. So this is it's a flat in a bay. I've been up here before, haven't had a ton of luck, but I knew just from the look of it, it had to be a good spot. And sure enough, oh, this guy has, okay, so this guy's been caught before, and he's got one eye. Either he's been caught before, or something happened to damage that eye. But he had no problem finding this. Another nice fish. This one's going to go probably 16. Yeah, 40 centimeters. Not bad. Well, darn. I was just heading for that set of lily pads there to make a cast or two, and all of a sudden an otter popped his head out of the water. And as I reached for my camera, he ducked in and another one popped up. And then they went right underneath the boat and took off. And now I'm not sure where they are. I was hoping I might be able to get a quick video of them, but no luck. All right. Camera didn't turn on, but we've got a really good one here. This guy, almost 45 centimeters. Very nice. Get him back in there. Let him recuperate for a second or two. And then we'll let him go. So I always want to do a little bit of exploring, so I've just been paddling around some areas that I haven't been. Up in Mackey Creek and exploring some of the back bays. We've still got heavy cloud most of the time, and off and on it's still raining. But all in all, it's not too bad out here. After missing 7 fish in a row, here's the evidence that I finally got one more. Picked him up just on the edge of a weed bed here, facing the highway. I'm just about to turn around and head back closer to the launch for the last hour or so, but wanted to give this a try because I saw these weeds in the middle of the bay. Well, it's going to be a beautiful finish to the 2 days. I'm back here at a little waterfall, or well, a rapids. Just going to take a few casts and then work my way back. Hit a few spots on the way back. It's about 7:30 now. Got about an hour and a half before I want to get back to the car. Well, I was kind of wondering when these guys would make an appearance. First rock bass of the entire trip. Almost back at the launch. Beautiful sunset tonight. ending the second day and thus first trip for 2024. Had a great time. Explored a little bit of new water in this area in Mackey Creek and caught a bunch of fish. Can't ask for much more. Get out there, do this yourself. It is a blast. Take care. Tight lines.